Hey ladies and gentlemen, so I want to show you the fix for these demand pumps that you guys are having major issues with. This is how I fixed them, 24 10 gallons. So I want to explain how this works. I have it all drawn up. I'm going to explain why this is a better system versus which would it demand. And all the broken pumps that you have, you could fix them by doing it this way. Okay. So this is your pressure switch. This is what they use on a well. You got to get the right PSI, 80 to 100. And yes, you should use an isolator, but you don't need one right away. Trust me. Guys don't even buy them. Half of the guys that I know. So these are the ones that I use. You could adjust. I have seen people use these. I don't know how good they are, but yes, it's a less headache. You could put a T in and screw this straight into the T, and then put your pump on there into your battery supply. So that's how quick this one would be. The one that I'm showing you, see, here's another one, 95 to 125 psi. That's the one you guys would want for your hundreds. If you run the super pump, the Sweet 16s are 175 psi. They make one for 175 as well. You just have to look it up. Okay. So this is the way inside of here. There's just a latch. And when it pressurizes, it pushes it up and it opens the latch and it kills the power. So how does it work? Well, it works better than this because this little thing is what causes you guys all the problems out here. When you're coming on and off the gun, you guys say, oh, my pump's broke. The pump's not broke, guys. It has nothing to do with the pump. It has to do with everything before the pump. You destroyed it. So, because you have to be careful with these. They tell you 5 times a minute. You have to make sure that you time yourself, guys. Now, the reason why I get away from these is because I have to babysit this. So, by building them with the D-well pressure switch, I don't have to worry about burning up that little micro switch in there. Because this is just a latch that opens and closes. When it drops PSI, the latch closes, you'll get power. When you come off the gun, it pressurizes, the latch opens. So it stops the pump from running. How does it work? How do you hook it up? Very simple. You have your pump. Out of your pump, you would install a T. Okay? Out of the T, you would go to your reel. But out of the leg, you would go to the D-well pressure switch. I call them D-well pressure switch. That's what I've always called them. Pump techs or whatever. So, how do you wire it? Well, you put your hose from here to there, right? So that's how it's tied into the system. Now, to wire it, you would go from the positive of the pump, you cut the stuff off the top, like I showed you in the other videos. The negative from the pump goes straight to the battery. Positive goes up into the first slot, and then the second slot, you're going to bring it back through your switch, your breaker, back to the battery. So you could come on and off this gun with no problem. So that stops all the issues with burning up them little micro switches. Now, you still have to take care of the pump, guys. You can't beat these pumps up. You got to give them a break. So if you want to know how to plumb it, I use 3/8 because that's what I had here for the guys. And it holds 225 PSI. So it's safe for 100 PSI. I prefer to use a G hose, like the gentleman did in his video that gave me props for this. I would always use AG hose all the way through, all the way up, especially behind the reel, because I feel all the years out there, this is the most beat up area in your line, because it's constantly pressurizing. So that's how you set it up. Now, the next video tonight, I pulled in all my gear. It's cold in the garage. So I'm going to put a wiring kit together and show you guys that. But this is how you save these demand pumps, guys. I mean, we fixed so many pumps. There's no reason to throw them out. It's just that you guys are overworking them. and you're just burning these micro switches up and these relays. So you have to stay on the gun and let it run. If you are a guy that needs to come on and off the gun, you need to put an accumulator in. An accumulator will stop the pump from coming on and off, and also creating a lot of heat in your lines, in your power lines. These little lines right here, guys, where you're trying to pump through these pumps aren't built for that. So I'm trying to teach you guys how to make a better system, and then you're basically turning a demand pump into a bypass style pump. When you buy a bypass pump next, after you put this setup in, you buy bypass pumps. Well, if you look at a bypass pump, none of this crap's on top. The only thing you have is a pump with the negative and positive coming out of the bottom. So all you'll have to do is put your negative here, your positive there, and you're done, guys. It's so easy to switch out too. So if there's anything I can help you with, please let me know. Have a great night. Next video coming soon.